You got me, bud? Go. No, I can't hear you. What's going on? Are we gonna have bad connection problems tonight? There we go. Can you hear me now?
I'm really sorry to say, but actually we've been muted this whole time. So this I just unmuted us, so now we're alive. I was just talking about that we had a lot of drivers turn up to a road course, and Bill, the masshole's in the booth with me. I'm Thomas Wolf. And Bill, sorry if you want to give your spiel one more time, your little intro. I really apologize for that, but it can only get better from here, I promise.
It sure can. My name is Bill the Masshole. You can call me whatever you want, but they call me that for a reason. Tonight we're at the ROVAL, Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's usually not a fun track. A lot of guys hate this place. However, in this series, we have a lot of really good road course racers. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep, absolutely. As I mentioned, some of the guys already out for their qualifying lap here. I know in some other leagues it's open qualifying, and I believe it's the same. So, you know what? I'm not 100% sure if they're all on the same track together. Oh no, it's lone qualifying. So everybody is on the track alone. That actually is that's the best case scenario for these guys because they don't have to worry about any traffic or anyone impeding on their flyer laps here. But we'll go on board with Johnny Avila here, who's about to take the green flag for his first flyer lap, number 63 in the Whiskey Guy car. We'll go on board with Johnny Avila here.
And he's shown a lot of speed on pretty much every track that we've seen him on this year. Hopefully this track will be the one that puts him in victory lane, locks him in.
Yep, absolutely. Already some guys setting some laps. You see them populating the tower there on the left side. Just wanted to mention, so the way the playoffs are currently, I'll read through the standings. Let's see. So post Kansas Chase standings, Boyd Hogan in first place with 257 points. Dallas Pataska just behind with 235. Colby Cooper with 195. Daryl Hahn with 191. Caleb Begg with 173. Jeff Chandler with 158. And then close to the cut line here, Austin Brooks with 151 and Gordon Larson Jr. with 149. So really just going to be a battle between those bottom two cars, Austin Brooks, Gordon Larson Jr. A battle between those two guys to see who can come out on top and survive that elimination here. So they are going to be highlighted white on the leaderboard there, so that'll be an easy way to spot them. All playoff drivers will be highlighted for that matter, so be interesting to see how that develops. So obviously battle for the win, battle for the lead, but there's going to be some competitions within our field tonight, so be sure to watch that. Currently on the top, McGill there with the 121.651 as a current pole sitter, driving the 21 car.
Yeah, and we have yet to see Pataska and some of these other fast guys out there on the track, but look at him already. A 121 goes to show you the depth of the field here. First top 10 within such a short distance and speed and time, and everybody's pretty consistent together. So we're going to have a lot of tight racing, and I just can't wait to see him go. I've never seen a road course on iRacing with talented drivers. I don't know if that's a good thing. I know a lot of guys do the 24 hours of Le Mans and stuff like that, but I've never really watched a road course race where it was a bunch of guys that really knew how to do it well. And that's what we're seeing so far here tonight.
Yeah,
and this is only qualifying.
Yep, as we're watching Dallas Pataska here turn his flyer lap. I actually just got word from New York that Austin Brooks did not make it to the track tonight, so that would actually eliminate him from the chase. That sends Gordon Larson Jr. through to the next round. So as far as that battle goes, it's not going to be tonight. Yeah, not sure what happened with Austin Brooks' team there, but obviously some sort of could have been a mechanical issue with the hauler. We'll have to figure that out, but
no, who's the guy that got in because of it?
Gordon Larson Jr. got in. I mean,
he was Gordon Larson Jr.
Yep, showing up as part of the battle, you know.
All right, well, Gordon, Larson Jr., here is the deal for tonight. You have to qualify. You have to finish in the top 10. Or next week, we expect to see Taylor Swift on that car. No free passes. This is 5-star. No free passes. Top 10 finish tonight. Or you. They're going to be shaking it off, driving around the track next week with Taylor Swift on the hood.
So Dallas Pataska just crossed the start finish a second ago and put down a lap time of 121.772. So, I mean, he was the guy I'm watching tonight. I mean, I'm still watching, but not currently on pole. Boyd Hogan on pole with 121.064. So almost cracking into the 120s. Very fast lap, about 0.6 faster than our second place car. So very interesting development here as we get close to wrapping up qualifying. We'll go on board here with Pataska as he finishes up his second flyer lap here. This is,
I have a feeling that Hogan's going to let Pataska know that he got the pull over.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Those they like to rib each other.
Yeah, let's see what the timing says. That sends him to the top, 120.98.
Wow, man.
So barely surpassing Hogan there. So Pataska now our pole sitter tonight, and that's definitely where he wanted to start this race. Because I know he's been putting a lot of practice into this track. So great job by him to come out and not make any mistakes and get that pole.
Well, he was leading the points for a while. Well, he's been battling with the points for a while with Hogan.
Yep.
So these two are going back and forth. That's your 1 and 2. Seeing him qualify like that on the track, Pataska we knew was going to be tough. We've seen him race before on the road course, and he's amazing. Hogan, I know, is a great race car driver. I had no idea he had skills like that on the road course like this. So it's going to be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I mean he's pretty fast everywhere. But as we're waiting for the guys to get gridded, just a couple keys to the race. Actually, here you want to conserve your tires. There's a lot of spots where if you don't drive the line correctly or you just get too aggressive with the loud pedal, you can really wear your tires down and just kind of create trouble all around the racing surface. So conserve those tires. Another one, commit to the strategy. So if you're going to undercut first stage, which is very possible on these road courses, just commit to that. Make your bed and commit to what you decide to do. If you're kind of wishy-washy, you switch up your strategy, can sometimes send you to the back of the field. And then third, this sounds silly, but really just got to nail those break points. While guys are ahead of you and behind you, those break points are going to change. So, like obviously when you're hot lapping, your break point's going to be very different to when you're 3 wide, 2 wide, heading into a corner. So hitting those break points and surviving the full length of this race is a major key. Bill, any other advice you have for these young men as they begin to take the grid here?
Stay on the track. Stay on the track. There's going to be guys that are going to have trouble. Just if you can just keep your nose clean, kind of don't be too aggressive, you're going to gain spots just from other people's mistakes. However, the quality of this field is a lot better than most others. So you may not get as many spots as you think by doing that.
Yep, for sure. And as we see guys push their cars out to the grid here, we'll go ahead and go through the starting lineup to the race. Let me get that pulled up.
What a lap by Pataska.
Yeah, great lap. So Dallas Pataska with a 120.976 to set the pole time. Boyd Hogan just behind him by 800ths. We'll start at P2 in the 96 car. Holden McGill, P3 in the 21 car. Dale Hahn in 4th spot. Joe Stafford, 5th. Johnny Avila, 6th. Nathaniel Landwehr, 7th. Adam Gilliat, 8th. Colby Cooper, 9th. Caleb Begg 10th, Cody Porter 11th, Xander Short will be starting in the 12th spot. Mike T. Bruno in the 82 car will be starting in the 13th spot. Brandon Muir in the 14th spot. Tanner Love 15th. Gordon Larson Jr. 16th. Vincent Picotti. Is that how you read that? Picotti? Vincent Picotti in the 17th position. Jeff Chandler 18th. Rocky Hartpence in 19th. Casey Clark Jr. 20th. Stephen Wood 21st. Michael Deitch 22nd. And Rodney Roberts in the caboose spot 23rd. Honestly, being in the back, not the worst spot.
Not
here.
a bad thing.
You know,
Nope.
Definitely can be a lot of carnage ahead. So having the view of the full field and kind of being able to run your pace off the green flag drop, that yeah, not the worst thing. But guys are heading off, and we'll take one pace lap around this ROVAL course, and we'll head to green.
Well, I'm looking at Pataska's speed, man, and you know what? I'm gonna have to practice just a little bit more because he's almost as fast as I am at this track.
We'll take a quick look at the track temperature. Track temperature is toasty, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so it can be a little bit slippy and slidey for these guys as we start this race. But we'll keep an eye on that as it continues. Go ahead.
You didn't have anything to say about that? Me being faster than Dallas Pataska on the track?
Oh, sorry. No, I was distracted. Sorry. I mean, yeah, he's a good driver.
The only way I'm beating those top two at this track is if I do the oval and they do the ROVAL. That's like my only chance.
Yeah,
man.
They have to do like a drive-through.
I don't think I could get within 10 seconds of them, honestly. I really don't think I could beat a 130 here. I have practiced and tried at this track, I just cannot get it with these cars. I can't drive these cars, to be quite honest with you. Don't like them at all.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people just don't click with these cars, so definitely a common stance there. But as always, I always mention, the best car to drive on these road courses is that pace car. So definitely would be more equipped for this sort of circuit, but that's what makes it fun, in my opinion. Rolling out of that chicane there, and we'll be taking the green here in just a second.
I don't even know where they get the green flag.
That's a good point. I think it's after this last little it'll be a surprise to all of us. We'll see.
It's the ROVAL.
Yeah. Again, thank you guys so much for coming out. Hopefully we can get a clean start here, cleaner than last week. We had a caution right off the green flag drop, but we should be on our way in just a second. Yeah, I think they come right through this little complex right here. And green flag in the air at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Dallas Pataska with a great jump to secure that leading spot heading into corners 1 and 2. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed there, but it says Charlotte 10. So for corner 10, I guess they repaint the walls for when they set up the ROVAL course. So
Now, do they ever even get like top gear flat out? As you see one car right there skipping that chicane.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of controversy with that with Connor Zilich a few weeks ago at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, look, if you can't make that corner, if you outbrake yourself, sometimes the safest thing to do is just to roll through the back part of that chicane. But up front, a little spread out there. You see Dallas Pataska pulling a little bit of a gap over Boyd Hogan. Not a ton though, but back to Holden and Daryl. Bit of a gap there. Moving further back, Joe Stafford rounding out the top 5. Nathaniel Landwehr in 6th spot. Adam Gilead currently in 7th. Xander Short up 4 spots from the green flag drop. Currently driving in the 8th position. You see a little bit of cushion being between him and Adam Gilead ahead, but so far a great drive for 3018.
They're working their way forward, doing well.
Go on board with Xander Short here from Bristol, Virginia.
Yahoo, beautiful area down there. Xander's been racing in a few different series, getting practice. Not just to see him in that 38 car, that kind of throws you off a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Yeah, hopefully the guys have all of their paint updated, numbers updated. I know I've been bitching and complaining to them to get that fixed, but I think we're good this week.
We already have one racer that could be in a different paint scheme next week.
Who's that?
If he doesn't get that top 10 finish, he's going to have to run
yeah.
the Taylor Swift. Pataska there, just starting to pull away even more from Hogan.
Yeah, that last lap was the fastest lap of the race, 121.26. Boyd Hogan ran 21.38, so still very fast, just not Pataska fast. And that gap will continue to creep more and more. Have some tighter battles mid-pack here. Taking a look at Cody Porter, sitting P9, 2 spots up from the start of the race, but just behind Xander Short, who we just were on board with. And behind him, Mike T. Bruno in the 82 car.
I'm wondering if some of these guys are having even more trouble with their iRacing since the updates. We've seemed to have a lot of guys missing races lately because of computer issues and not being able to sign into a race. So hopefully it'll be an easy fix. To be knocked out of the championship because of something like that is kind of just a bummer, you know? We saw that in another series, and these guys work so hard all year long to get in the position for the championship battle. They do spend a ton of time working on these setups, working on the cars, getting them perfect. And to have it just disintegrate because of something like that is a real gut punch.
Yep, and we just saw Vincent, I'm going to say Picotti. Is that how you read that?
I'm going to blow it up on my screen.
P10.
I'm going to go with Picotti.
Picotti. No, that's the correct pronunciation. Yep, for sure. But he just slid underneath Mike T. Bruno, up 7 spots. Currently trying to get under Cody Porter there through the hairpin. Very slow corner there, but he's going to be on the low side coming through the oval portion of this track. Going to be tight coming to the chicane here. Looks like Porter gives it up for now. And Picotti slides up into 9th, up 8 spots from the start of this race. So another very strong start to the race for the 47 team. I think this might be his first. I don't remember calling his name last week. He could have been here earlier in the season when we weren't doing the broadcast quite yet, but impressive performance by the 47 so far.
Well, so far he's just working his way up, being very very thoughtful in the way he's making his passes. He's being very tactical, making sure he has a nice clean entrance and exit, not really trying to chance anything right now as we see the 57 car working its way up.
Cool looking paint scheme there. That's Joe Stafford in the 57 car. Started 5th, currently 5th, so has done a good job of building a little bit of gap between him and Adam Gilead behind him. But interesting to see how different guys take that corner. I mentioned tire saving is a big aspect to this race that's sometimes overlooked, and depending on how you take that hairpin, you really can wear down those tires trying to get through there. But good start to the race for Joe Stafford.
Joe Stafford reminded me of where I was last weekend, Stafford Motor Speedway. You and I talked about it earlier this week. The driver of the car that I helped out this weekend got called for dinner tonight with the owner of the car. So might be a little spanking getting kicked out there tonight. So I don't think the man paying the bills like what happened to his race car.
Yep, absolutely. Again, whenever I click away, I see things tightening up here. Mid-pack, Cody Porter close to the back of Xander Short. And it looks like up front here too, Daryl Hahn working hard on the 21 here of Holden McGill. Holden McGill running off a little bit, 2 tires on the grass. Able to keep the car underneath him though. Really using all of the track there to stabilize the car. Man, that is a slow corner there. They really have to lock it down and get through there.
Reminds me of
a little bit. Johnny Avila going underneath Porter there. Sorry, go ahead, Bill. You got it.
Reminds me of the last corner at Long Beach for the Indy cars. It's just the opposite direction. It's almost a 0-speed 90-degree turn.
Yeah, yep. Absolutely see Johnny Avila giving way back to Porter. Porter looks like he missed the chicane. Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, he went off track. We kind of had a bad view of that, but Porter losing a couple spots there. Johnny Avila sliding ahead to the 10th spot, though back 4 spots from the start of this race.
Hopefully he can get right back in it, get settled down, and get right back to driving the way he was. Still plenty of time in this race. It just started.
See Johnny Avila now to the outside of Porter. Porter's trying to make that inside work, which can really upset the car if you get too much throttle down, trying to cut that corner there. Porter through on the inside there.
I don't think he's very happy with himself. He screwed up and he's coming back. Oh man, these guys are getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah, definitely in the battle cam currently. Porter way up high. He's whipping that back end around, just closing the door here on Johnny Avila coming through the oval section. Saw these two kind of have some issues through the chicane last lap. Porter overdrove there. This time seems to be doing a lot better, nailing the entrance here. Definitely see that a lot on road courses. You know, sometimes you have a faster guy who's running laps ahead of you and he makes a mistake, and then he's faster, so he's going to catch you again, have to pass you again. Maybe he's a little bit mad when he gets back around you. That might be what we're seeing here, though. Looks like Avila definitely working his way through there. Avila around into turn 1. Don't
that
think
looked like.
Oh, we have another car around 71 there of Rocky Hartpence,
and he almost took out another car on the outside of him.
Yeah, and he might be waiting a while here to try to get that thing turned around. He is able to get that thing turned around there. Oh, those
still having problems
are lava right now. So just now getting it rolling again, and I think he saw Avila go around and kind of spooked him. But there you see Avila come out behind Cody Porter here, and he kind of just overdrives it into one. It looked like he actually had to check up a lot for Porter cut next to the wall. And as we mentioned, Hartpence kind of just comes in. Seeing the smoke, might have been a little bit spooked, but
looked like Avila just had a tough time with that closing speed and got into the back of him.
Yep.
Obviously not intentional, because I mean he wrecked himself trying to avoid it. So unfortunately for him, he hit that inside wall, but he's still going.
Yeah, absolutely. Now have a battle here between Bruno and Short. We saw these two working around each other earlier, and Bruno now taking the spot back from Xander Short. So comers and goers here as 5 laps to go in this first stage. Again, there is stage racing here at 5-star, but we do not take caution breaks. So we'll continue and move on to the second and third stage as we count down laps. So honestly, I completely just I lied to y'all earlier. There are no stage breaks, so you can't undercut.
Yep.
As I was mentioning earlier. So sorry about
One of the
that.
best things I like. One of the
Yeah,
best things I love about this league.
yeah,
No
no,
stage breaks.
definitely. And actually, we see Johnny Avila on pit lane after that contact with the wall there in turn 1. So definitely some consequence for him having a checkup like that behind Cody Porter. Taking a look through the field here, have a battle between the 99 and 33 of Adam Gilead.
Unfortunately, for going back and you're looking at some of these guys who are kind of stuck further on in the back, we were talking about guys that were just making their way through the field. Unfortunately for them, if you look up like the 47 car, okay, he's running a 122 in traffic. And look what the 17's running. He's in 121, almost a full second, actually a little over than a full second a lap. So that's going to hurt that 47 car. That's why it's so important to have that nice clean air in front of you.
Yep, absolutely.
Right. See these guys battling out front. Not sure that is that the 25? No, it's the 99.
Yeah, this was the tightest battle on the track for a moment here. Looks like Landwehr is able to open up that gap a little bit again here. Still have Daryl Hahn still has Joe Stafford in his crosshairs here. I remember last week Daryl Hahn had he had a good run at Kansas. Got to double check how he finished there, but definitely showing some pace here on the roadside. And actually, so I had the wrong number in my code for the leaderboard and didn't have Hahn highlighted, but he was sure to message me and tell me that he's a playoff driver. See Hahn, get loose and go around. Man, that is the commentator's curse at its best right there, or at its worst, rather.
That's what happens when you try to correct the commentator. I'm just got a little bit of racist justice, no, but how ironic was that?
Yeah.
He is a playoff driver. Now he's in 5th spot. Only 3 drivers in the top 5 right now in the playoffs. Some of these guys further back in the field are really struggling with this ROVAL. Seeing a lot of overshooting.
Yep, absolutely. And 2 laps to go now in this first stage here. So see a pass, another pass there for Vincent Picotti. Now up
Gilead,
10.
not even Gilead doing the smart thing, just letting him by. He knew he was faster, so.
Yeah, absolutely. See Vincent now up 10 spots, currently sitting P7. So just a great first stage for that 47. And we'll keep an eye on him as his night continues.
Now, we've seen drivers that have been really fast on the course in practice, comes to qualifying, they screw up and they end up starting in the back of the field. This is one of those drives that obviously is a lot faster than what he qualified at. And he's got a funky looking race car right there too.
It kind of looks like a Black Widow-esque sort of thing going on.
Yeah.
I like it though. It's cool.
The old number 7. I'm from the Northeast. There's only one number 7, Tiger Tommy Baldwin, the son of NASCAR team or former NASCAR team owner Tommy Baldwin Jr. Father, I should say.
This is Holden McGill, and just behind him, Daryl Hahn. We were mentioning that this battle for 4th spot was beginning to heat up just a bit through the front stretch there. It looked like Hahn had really closed that gap, so we'll go on board with him here on this last lap. Hahn again getting loose, collects it into the inside wall, but not
had to avoid the car in front of him.
Yep, not the exit of the corner that he wanted there. I'm just gonna stay away from you, Han, because I feel like whenever I show you on the stream, something happens with you.
Now it makes you wonder. All these guys have different setups. Some of them have full motion setups. Some of them have just a regular computer sitting on the desk with a steering wheel attached to a desk. Your screen will hurt you on road, especially on road courses with depth perception. I think that's part of the problem for some of the drivers. You know, I mean, that having that depth perception on a road course is just so incredibly important, and you may not have that. Not to mention a guy like me, I just don't get the depth perception on a road course as I do in an oval, and I have triple screens, so it's kind of like it's an experience thing. I don't know what it is. I'm a little bit older. Maybe that has something to do with it. But for these guys, that's why it amazes me that they're driving this fast. If I took a Formula One car on this track and tried, I think that would be my only chance of beating one of their times is with one of those crazy cars.
Yeah.
You know, just people don't realize the patience it takes to get a road course down.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just wanted to mention too that we actually concluded stage 1 there. Dallas Pataska taking the win for stage 1. Boyd Hogan P2. Stafford will be P3. Holden McGill P4, and then Nathaniel Landwehr P5. Those are unofficial results. I believe that's how I saw it when the stage ended, but obviously we'll have the official standings posted post race. But great start of the race for those guys. And then Vincent Picotti now trying to get to the rear bumper here of Daryl Hahn. That is a lap car between him. That's Johnny Avila, who we saw make contact with that wall. So outbraking himself there. Johnny Avila sliding through the infield, should be able to give up the spot. Yep, he does to Picotti. So now Picotti can work on Daryl Hahn here, try to get into the top 6 of this field.
Avila just hasn't been the same since he's had that contact with the inside wall. I'm wondering if he wasn't able to get all of the damage fixed.
I am seeing a meatball flag for the 04 car, Cody Porter. Take a look to see what happened. See him sliding through.
Oh no.
Not sure.
Why is that a meatball? Did he hit something before that?
Whoa, what happened with that? Yeah, let's see. Did he? Oh, you know, was it a? You know what I'm thinking, right?
Hurry up.
Oh.
No, it just barely touched it.
I mean, that car.
Did he blow the engine?
The motor's dead, but yeah, I didn't hear anything explode, but that's the only explanation I can think of for that.
Maybe money shifted, and that's what got him spinning sideways.
Yeah.
I know all too well about money shifting.
Yeah. And just aggressive driving there for the 99. Landwehr really whipping that wheel around through that chicane there on the front stretch. It's definitely trying to take a spot here from the 21. We've seen him kind of hang out in the wings here of the 21, but it seems like he's really trying to press the issue now. Let's go on board with the 99, Nathaniel Landwehr.
Look at the speed he's already carrying through the corners. You see this hairpin corner.
Started 7th, currently 4th. Not the best exit from the hairpin there, but definitely has been, I mean, really outbreaking the 21 into the chicane here.
What was great about that is you got to see exactly how much these cars can accelerate between the last corner and the first corner. They get on that straightaway there and they rocket through. Still not even close to being able to use the power that these cars actually have.
Well, Johnny Avila around back a little bit, though. He is a couple laps down at this point, I believe. And we do have a car coming in. Boyd Hogan was in 2nd spot when he came in, and he's getting 4 tires and some fuel here, so might see some guys start to come down pit lane. Not exactly sure what the fuel window is. Let's see. He's still on pit lane, so might have. I mean, I mentioned earlier to Bill that Boyd has been having some mechanical issues with his wheel, so it could be more of that. We'll just have to see exactly, because at this point he's been on pit lane for over a minute. So
I think it's time that Boyd's girlfriend bites the bullet and buys Boyd a new setup.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw that out there. Just gonna throw that out there. Sure, Boyd probably agrees with me.
A great exit there from the chicane for the 99. Working underneath Holden McGill, so he moves up to P2. Now that Boyd Hogan's off the track, kind of opens it up for these guys who we saw battling here. Tight battle here from 2nd back to P4 with now Holden McGill P4, but Daryl Hahn sliding through. Vincent Picotti trying to follow Hahn through as well, and they both get around Holden McGill. So Holden McGill really falling off pace-wise, and it costs him a handful of spots there. He's back to P5 now, but really the biggest mover here, 47, Vincent Picotti up 13 spots now in the top 5. And already on the rear bumper of Daryl Hahn.
But Cody just forcing the issue on that corner, got himself on the inside and wasn't going to give it up. He knew all he had to do was follow the car in front of him, and he did exactly that. Made it look easy.
Man.
Still battling back there, the 8 car.
Yep, 47 is going to have the momentum down the hill here, heading into the chicane. Looks like Hahn's going to be able to slide through and clear Picotti. Picotti almost putting the bumper, and he does put the bumper to the back of the 8 car.
Boy.
Gets the 8 car loose, and cars flying through the inside, Holden McGill included. Joe Stafford also flying through. So they actually take the spots from from Picotti and Hahn there. So a little bit of a rough move by the 47, costing both of those drivers some positions here, and Hahn might not be as patient with him this time.
Well, Picotti extremely fast. You know, we talked about the depth perception. Maybe that was an issue of it there. You know, it does happen that way. That's how fast the reaction time is. And you just cannot get it down if you're not perfect. And you really have to be perfect.
Yep,
these guys are running times. They're running lap times that are so close that you can't even blink in between the distances of time in which they're running the laps on. When you get down to thousandths of a second and hundredths of a second, I mean, that's talk about a competitive field.
Oof.
And that's...
yeah, Picotti just dive bombed there, and I mean, made it work, but he slides through. Now P4. Holden McGill driving away a little bit, but Hahn slides back to P5. Joe Stafford actually was the biggest loser there. He's now P6. Man, these guys are definitely racing super hard up front here. Hahn is only playoff driver in this front pack here, so really should keep that in mind as we approach to the end of stage 2. 6 laps to go now. Sorry to cut you off there, Bill.
It's all right. I hope to see a full course caution here. I want to see what happens if Picardi gets up with Pataska. Right now, we're seeing Pataska just run away with it. He has almost a lap. I mean, he's 33 seconds
Yeah.
ahead right now. So
Cody
you've got
forward again.
Picardi. I mean, he's 37 seconds behind. Now he's chasing down Landwehr. So we got one car on the move. And it looks like the only car that could challenge Pataska at this point, now that we've lost Hogan.
Yep, and you're exactly right. It's Picardi. I've been saying Picardi. Sorry, Vincent. I know you're gonna watch this back and think I'm a very special guy, but doing my best. I'm here. You see him lock it up there a little bit, allowing Holden McGill to get back through. These two have been trading positions, and Picardi now really sacrificed his momentum there on the exit, so might have Daryl Hahn to contend with as they work through this this chicane here.
I'm gonna tell you why I was able to identify the proper enunciation of that name, and that is
New England. Yeah.
Hey Vincent, my wife is Italiano, Vecchioni, you know, coming from a Nepali. So, you know, we're almost paisan. Portuguese, Italian, same thing. I hope his family isn't listening to that right now. And I certainly hope he doesn't have 3 uncles that are going to come looking for me.
Did have, it looked like a guy, Joe Stafford actually went into pit. We saw him kind of get used up there by Picardi through the hairpin. But he went down pit lane, got some tires, got some fuel, and now he's back out on the track P11. So he's out of a little bit of madness here that's starting to collect up at the front 2, 3 through spots 4. Sorry, 3 through spots 4. Now in some clean air.
I've already got a nickname for Picardi.
Oh yeah, what is it?
The Don.
The Don?
The Don. Like Vincent the Don Picardi.
D-O-N, right?
D-O-N, like the Don, you know, the Godfather, the Don.
Right. Yeah.
A funny story, when I stayed over in Italy at the beginning of the year for 2 weeks, the town that we stayed in was run by a small little mafia family. And every morning we'd see the boss come down and get some money from the night before as a 33 goes around there.
Yeah,
and
that was just a second ago. Adam Gilliat had a little bit of trouble getting through the front chicane.
Like the turnaround though, made it look classy.
Yep. And Picardi coming down pit lane, getting some service done to that car, 4 tires and fuel. So should see some leaders start to work their way down pit lane here.
Well, they're doing that. Getting back to my story real quick because it's kind of funny. Right in the little town, the Don would come down. He'd be there, have his money every morning, get his coffee or his cappuccino, and he'd go off. Well, if you Google search the town and you go through the road right in front of the shop that I'm talking about, sitting on the patio is the Don. He's sitting there right there. So on Google Earth, he's hanging out in front of the place. Man. I love it. Best little place in the world. Massa Lubrenza. Oh, man. I love me some Italy. Pataska, however, just still sailing away. Almost 40-second lead now. 37.5-second lead over Landwehr.
Yep, just a dominant drive for the 17. Always shows up with a great car and just a ton of skill. So just more of that this evening for Pataska. Did just get past the sticky note here with the stage 1 results. Dallas, Pataska coming across P1 Boyd, P2 Stafford, P3 Holden McGill 4th, Nathan Landwehr 5th, Daryl Hahn 6th, Vincent Crow 7th, Adam Gilliat 8th, Mike Bruno 9th, and Xander Short getting that last stage point in the 10th spot.
Xander had a great run last night in another race and man, got snake bit.
So I'm curious to know, Vincent Crow and I see Crow on the front of this 47 car, but in live timing it says Vincent Piccati. I'm not exactly I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but I feel like we have to call him Piccati now forever, because that's what he's
So
been to us. Or the Don.
so wait a minute. Is it Piccati or is it Crow? His real name?
I don't know. I'm looking at the live timing, which pulls all the data from iRacing, and it says Vincent Piccati, but I do see Crow on his car. And then in Discord, where I was given the standings for the stage 1.
I'm going with Piccati. I'm going with Piccati. The Don. He'll always be the Don.
Yeah, absolutely.
Play some Mafia music if we interview him. Oh man.
Looks like
this is
a couple of other
this
guys
is
have pitted. Again, actually no. So it's still that first group. Xander Short actually went into pit as well. He came back on the track P13. So got a couple early pitters. But for others, Pataska, Landwehr, McGill, Daryl Hahn, Gilead, Bruno, all staying out for now. Sorry, go ahead, Bill.
not that I'm just looking. We got a bunch of guys out of the race already.
Yes, yep, we do, and we're actually about to conclude stage 2 here, so I'll keep an eye on that tower there to see what the final standings for this are. It looks like they should hold. Don't see any super tight battles here for the top 10.
I'm looking at Pataska's lap time. What were they running laps at? 120, 121,
So
right?
last lap actually was a 122.491 for Pataska, but that's 2 seconds clear of second place. So
All right. So he's coming up on 44 seconds as far as 47 seconds lead.
yep.
Oh, man, we might actually see a bunch of lap cars coming up here real quick.
Yep, and that concludes actually, so when P10 goes across, that concludes stage 1.
Stage 2.
Stage 2, yep, exactly right. We'll head into the final stage here. Let's actually go on board with Pataska and see exactly what a 122.2 looks like here.
Take notes. Take notes.
Yeah, I got the legal pad out here with the pen.
Here's a free lesson on how to drive a NASCAR on a road course.
Just, I mean, as always, you know, with the road courses, you really just want to use as much as the track as you need, but in some spots you might not need it all, which is a mistake some people make here or anywhere.
He makes it look so easy. It just it pisses me off, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, then even braking on that backstretch there, like the timing of your downshifts is just so crucial, and not locking up the tires, using the correct amount of engine braking in combination, obviously, with the brakes on the wheels or on the car itself. But yeah, it just makes it super easy gliding around this track.
Again, I don't know if I could beat his time in an F1 car. I'm serious. It's man, I was doing a road course for a while in a car, practicing, went at it for a whole week, and I thought I was doing really well, and I still got out qualified by a second and a half. I could not, I gave up. It was just like, my God, could not believe how fast those guys were, and how fast these guys are.
Yep, looking back through the events board here, it looks like we had a couple couple of issues. Xander Short currently running 13 spot where he came out after the pit stop. It's like he might have just got a little bit loose here. Yep. Loops.
Yeah,
It didn't
under
seem.
braking. We're
Yeah,
talking about braking and how important it was with downshifting. There you go.
Then here, Gordon Larson Jr. just one spot behind Short. Oh, it's like you forgot.
He didn't brake. He didn't brake. He's lucky he only lost one position.
Yep. Then Tanner Love, who actually was just behind Xander Short, or behind, not on position, but on the track, of course.
Whoa, even the 51 got squirrely.
Yeah, it said he wrecked, but I didn't see anything there. Seems like we're seeing a lot of issues here in this hairpin. Yeah, guys just locking it up.
The thing is, too, is once you get yourself into a rhythm, you always talk about race car drivers getting into the rhythm. Once you're in the rhythm and you're doing fine and something like that happens or you get loose or whatever, it screws up your rhythm and it takes a couple of laps to get back into it. And that's on an oval. So trying to get back into rhythm on a road course is going to be a lot harder. It isn't to me. And I just see an engine blow up.
Yeah, I think that we saw Boyd Hogan pull down pit lane early in this race, and I think he just had it running and it just overheated and exploded. But,
yeah, I forgot to turn it off.
Oh, what's up, man? We got him in the booth now.
My bad.
Was about to call.
Oh, no!
Holden McGill
Oh, no!
on cold tires. I just saw him go down pit lane to get some service done, and he came out looking all sexy in the 21, and then he loops it there on the exit of pit lane, coming back onto the racing surface. But don't see any too bad of damage. You see a little bit of damage there to the rear end of the 21, but should be okay. Currently P6. Yeah, boy, did you decide to call quits, or you have some more issues with that wheel?
Yeah, I kind of looked at to see who was in the top 10 first, but yeah, I was more worried about protecting the wheel, and there was, aside from Dallas and Daryl and I, it wasn't really no one knocking us out of the finale right now because of the points from the night, so we're doing all right.
I'll tell you what, I'd like to see what you could have done with this Picotti kid, the 47 car. He is flying to the field right now.
Oh, Vincent.
Vincent's he's laying down some laps.
He's pretty stout on road, he says.
Is it Picotti or Crow? Because we see Crow on his car, but live timing says
Picotti. I've known him as Picotti.
Yep.
Like that was what he was when, like, I think we ran our first B-Fix races together, to be honest.
Maybe he got married and took her name. We'll never know.
No, definitely, he had a little wifey for a while there. I don't know if she's probably still around. Might be watching right now. I'm sorry. I don't look at Facebook, man.
Is he an older guy or a younger guy?
He's a little younger.
Everybody's younger than me.
Yeah, later 20s probably.
Later 20s.
Did want to call out real quick that Daryl Hahn and Nathaniel Landwehr both went down pit lane to get some tires and fuel back on the racing surface. Maintain top 5 positioning for those two, so able to get the pit stops on. Dallas Pataska still looks like he actually pitted lap 27 there. You can see his gap severely closed down now, just 41 seconds. So definitely a costly pit stop for the 17.
Yeah, Dallas been hauling around here all week.
Yeah, his first qualifying lap, I'm like, oh shit, we might have a race, but then then he put it on the pole. It's like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
I think I could keep relatively close, but that's not, like, that's about your max with Dallas.
Some people like trains. Dallas Pataska likes road course racing, so
yeah.
He likes turning right. He's good at it.
Yeah, extremely fast, especially right now. 42 seconds now. Actually, down to 41 seconds.
It's all right.
Picardi is taking over second. Picardi is closing in.
Yeah, up 15 spots for the 47. So it was a great night for Picardi so far.
We're gonna have a hell of a race for third too, I think, at the very least. I know Vincent also kind of short pitted a little, so he might drag back a little into the battle for third, but he might have it under control here too. But Joe, Daryl, and Nathan are all gonna be pretty close together at some point here, and then Holden, I think, has enough speed to get back there. Curious to see whether he has the car left or not, but
Yep, absolutely. And I
little
mean,
brawl.
if I'm Daryl Hahn, I'm happy with the fourth spot. There's no playoff drivers really around other than Pataska and P1, so you know, definitely want to race hard and try to push it if you can, but don't want to cost yourself some good points here to try to get ahead of the chase field.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he's sweating too hard about his positioning. He heard Colby Cooper in trouble a little earlier, and he was like, all right.
Yep.
The happiness was activated. He's just trying to get to the checker to this point, I think.
You look back further in the field, it's not like any of these guys are slouches on road courses. I mean, they're talented drivers as well. Just, you know, Pataska's just one of those guys that just is a step above everybody else when it comes to this type of racing. And whew, I'm impressed by it because I've tried it and I just cannot figure out how fast it. Well, I'm like that with watching you guys on ovals. Like I've tried to
Oh,
run with you on an oval before, and it ain't. It just doesn't happen.
and to your point, Bill, like we've seen, I mean, Dallas, obviously, you know, on Legacy we got G-Lo and a couple Coke guys, but like Dallas will go at it with G-Lo when they're testing for road races for Coke, and they're identical on times. Basically, by midweek, every time we go to a road course, like Dallas, you could throw him in a Coke race right now, and he'll go run top 8 at the very least. I'll bet the
Yeah.
farm on. Like that is the level that he's at. But you got to give it to him. He's the man when he come here. But I'm lucky because I got him as a teammate, so I get to listen to him talking, kind of see where he's good. So I'm all right. I'll show up and get my second place points. I'm happy.
Do you
Yeah,
have a
but
battle?
you know,
Sorry, go ahead, Bill.
I was gonna say, you know, you're battling with him for second place in points. So I mean, first place in points.
Yeah.
So this is
Battling
gonna
not
hurt
to be
your
second.
points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably giving it back to him. We're
Yeah,
going to
you
Vegas
are.
next week though, so we'll see. Might be able to get it back.
So am I putting my money on you in Vegas? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I don't think you can put it on white, but if you can put it on 96, by all means, I'll be there.
Ooh, all right, okay, all right. Just oh man. See, I like that. I like the cockiness, and it's not so much cockiness. It's how confident you are, and that's what I love about you. I love a guy that can, you know, throw it out there, and you do, and you mean it when you say it. So I can't wait to next week in Vegas.
I sure as hell tell you I didn't say it this week, so
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with y'all.
Yeah.
And I thought we're gonna have a battle there for P3 as you mentioned, but Joe Stafford letting Daryl Hahn slide through. I believe Daryl Hahn pitted lap 29, whereas Joe Stafford kind of short pitted lap 19. So might be feeling those tires now, and just best decision to make is to let the 8 car by. Looking around the field here, yeah, just a lot of guys spread out still. Keep an eye on Daryl Hahn to see if he can reel Ducati at all, but yeah, I guess it's kind of like story time right now.
Yeah, I'm seeing Holden too. Holden's a little faster than all of them right now, up to at least where Daryl's at. It's not showing me Vincent's last couple of times, but Daryl was a 23.4 last time by, and you got Holden's 23.0s.
Yep.
Landwehr and Joseph 23.6, 24.3. We'll have some battles before it ends.
Yep, exactly right. Yeah, Holden McGill ran a 23.04 last lap, so a little bit faster than the guys ahead of him. Last lap for Dallas Pataska, 122.07, so still just nailing these laps, putting hot lap down after hot lap. And, only danger for him, he has some lap traffic ahead of him, so he's at the mercy of the 71 there of Rocky Hartpence.
Oh no,
Not sure who-
that's gold. What? Oh, we gotta fix that. Rocky took Colby's number for the night.
Oh, yeah, I see that. So, is that not Rocky? Wait, no.
No.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Rocky even got that. I didn't know he was coming tonight.
Oops.
Playing some shenanigans.
Yeah. Damn, he's stealing Colby's thunder. Colby's having a good night though. P8. He's trying to get in the final four. That's my sleeper, man. I think if I got one that might be able to, I think Jeff Chandler. Jeff Chandler's got a lot of speed. Or you're gonna see it here in the next couple weeks, I'm sure. And Colby Cooper. Colby's a man. I think he's quiet enough. He might get there. Caleb Begg's been working hard. I'm curious to see how it kind of works out. You can make a case for a few of them.
Yeah, now that you say that, I think I've been getting this wrong all night. I've been calling Cooper Hartpence, so sorry about that. But
It's hard to miss Rocky. He's bright yellow,
Yeah.
71 car. That's
yeah,
There's Rocky.
yeah. Oh, we'll get that sorted. That's a little messed up.
You know me and my nicknames. We got a few new nicknames for tonight already.
We got one for Xander yet?
Xander?
Yeah.
He had a rough night last night. Very fast, and then just got caught up in somebody else's mess. And yeah, that was a bummer last night. But Xander's working hard, so like watching him race.
yeah. We saw Xander kind of loop it a couple or several laps ago now. See some damage on the front left side of that car, so has had a couple mistakes though. He's still top 10, currently running 9th spot. A lot of guys have exited the race, so as Bill mentioned pre-race, you know, just staying on the track, logging laps, you'll move forward in this field.
You will. You'll a lot of times if you stay on the lead lap, you'll get a top 10 finish. So it's road courses are a different breed when it comes to racing on iRacing. And for those of you who do iRacing, you know what I'm talking about. Unless you did karting as a kid, or you know you're used to that type of thing, it's extremely difficult to go out and do. And to have the speed like these guys have, yeah, that's a lot of time and a lot of practice.
Yep, and real quick, Xander Short running 24.86 that last lap. Tanner Love running 23.31, so I think some of that damage Short has is costing him some pace. Might have a battle there for P9, but also wanted to mention here, looks like Nathaniel Landwehr was able to slide ahead of Joe Stafford into P4. Let's see if I can pull up this pass here. 99 car working his way on the inside there of Joe Stafford on the exit of the hairpin out onto this oval section. So Joe Stafford, who pitted lap 19, still sliding back just a bit. Probably has more wear on those tires than his competitors around him.
Yeah, and he's got a little bit of damage too, and that can hurt. It's the next gen's been pretty weird the last couple builds. You just get random damage that kills you, and some of it just won't kill you at all.
I'll tell you what, you could nail that outside wall of 4 at Kansas last week and not get any damage. We saw guys hitting that wall all week.
You can definitely still kill it. You'll wear it down a little, but that right front on Joe's, oh man, that's bent in bad.
Stafford, that is not the optimal line through there, but making it work somehow. I think he like raised the wall.
I think it's broke.
Oh yeah, he's in trouble.
It just went.
Oh.
Damn, he was having a good day. I love Joe Stafford, man. He sounds like an old guy. Like he's got way better advice than even Bill can give you.
Oh yeah,
He's just a young buck, man. He's good. I like that guy.
think it was one of those things where the wheel snags the wall. It's kind of one of those awkward. Did he? Maybe he just creamed the wall here.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you
yeah.
something there.
Yeah, it was already bent before that too. I was watching that a little, just trying to see.
Well,
See, he had
Boyd,
good speed.
let me tell you something, Boyd. I gave out some advice earlier that if you go back and listen to me, you're gonna hope that the person I gave advice to listens to me.
Oh,
So I told your girl it's time to get you a new wheel.
oh, no. We'll be all right.
Come back with a nice
Oh.
log tech.
Little X Games there from Holden McGill over that infield chicane. And taking a look at his lap time there, 24.91. Has some faster drivers trying to come through here. Adam Gilliat last lap ran a 1:24.01, so almost a second faster than fifth place McGill. There is a 14-second gap between the two, though, so a lot of distance still for Gilliat to close in there.
That is enough, though.
Yep.
That's enough to get there. That's the thing. It's all math in racing. You chopping that tree down 7/10 a lap, you'll get there usually.
Hey, Boyd, what's the temperature out there?
Talking at my house, cold.
Yeah,
Rainy.
is it cold? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And I
13
missed
degrees. Well, hey.
I missed
Alright, Celsius.
I miss it out there. It is such a beautiful area.
It is nice. Saw some whales the other day. That was awesome.
Oh, the
Killer
orcas
whales
have been
just swimming
everywhere
down.
I've seen.
Yeah, hanging out. It was a great time. Oh, Nathan's. Oh.
Ooh,
Land
99.
where almost had some trouble there. Yep.
Yeah, he was looked like it was skipping on him a little bit.
There's
Yeah.
some parts of this track where you get like the hops, you know, especially through this portion here, as you're really coming down in speed.
You can see it right there. You can see where the cars are hopping.
We got that porpoising, man. Like those F1 cars
Yep.
when they first came out. 22, 23. Oh, man.
I was joking earlier saying that the only way I could beat Pataska's time on this track is if I was in a Formula One car. So, I don't even know if I could do that.
Yeah, my money's still on Dallas. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's
I'd
my
probably
guy. I can't.
I'd put my money on Dallas as well.
Yeah, then you can't lose.
Oh man. I like my ovals. You would have been proud of me earlier this year, but I actually did a race at Michigan and in a series, and I came in ninth.
I think, yeah, anytime you can get a top 10 run. Well, how many cars were in the field, Bill?
Thomas, you were there that night. It was a good sized field, wasn't it? It was like 15 cars, anyways, right? 15, 20 cars.
Like I was calling the race.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I can't.
top 60% of the field right there.
Yeah, I
Top
can't
66.
I think it was like 50. To be safe, let's say 15.
Oh. Still not
So-
bad. You beat 5 of them. That's good.
That
That's
was
a start.
happy.
Look, you can't build a sand castle with no sand.
Hey, that's right, man. And sometimes you just can't polish a sneaker. And when it comes to these type of cars, that's how I am. You put me in a street stock or a modified or a late model stock, the short track stuff I'm a lot better at than these things.
Taking a look at the last lap time, see if we have any guys running faster than the position ahead of them. Looks like that lap Han ran a tiny bit faster than Piccati there. but definitely still has some work cut out for him. 15 laps to go now here. Obviously, Pataska still way out ahead. Just has to keep the car on the track, and this playoff win should be his. Looking back through the field here, looks like 4th spot through 6th spot, all pretty even here. So unless some mistakes are made, the field should hold like this, though. Never really know what's gonna happen here. You see Picotti work his way through the back chicane here. Have a couple slow rollers up top.
Yeah, I'd like to see, Picotti and Pataska go at it. I'd like to see what it can do.
You ain't gonna see it today, Bill. I can tell you that.
Yeah, not with a big lead like that. Not unless we have the blimp land in the middle of the track or something.
Yeah. I will tell you one thing to watch. My man, Colby Cooper, is about 6/10 faster than Adam Gilead right now. Oh, he's already passed him. Never mind.
Yeah.
Happened this lap. I missed it. That's my bad.
We'll go back
Broadcasting was not what I was supposed to be doing today.
I have some looks like we had some musical chairs there for a second, but yeah, Colby Cooper able to get around Adam Gilead in the 33 car. Looks like Adam might have had a little bit of a spill there through the hairpin. Go on board with him. Oh, got some help. Got a little bit of help there and just looped it.
Got a little bonk from Jeff.
Yep.
Colby's on through. That's one more point. That's going to be valuable. We'll be talking about that, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Every point is important. The trouble in the back, the 33 car of Landwehr.
Oh,
That's
wow.
That's still Gilead. Still Gilead. It's been a rough couple laps here.
Yeah, you see these two.
Oh. Well, that was
Oh.
a little unnecessary.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff
But he's
Chandler
probably
definitely
upset.
racing him hard for where he is. I mean, he's on the track, so look, he's still racing, but
Adam's probably mad about the initial contact there before he ever spun. But him spinning was his fault, so I don't know.
Well, obviously, look at this. Something could have happened even before that we didn't see. So
That's true.
yeah, I think I saw some.
We'll try to keep the peace.
I saw some
I'm
hands
telling
out the window a lap earlier, so it might be from that.
There's a quiet one floating around here. A little more casual, guys. One you'll like, Bill. Casey Clark Jr. This man from deep in Ohio. Dog pound through and through. Is fighting it out.
Yeah.
Trying to catch his way back up to old T-Love, Xander. Just got back in the top 10. He's racing Rocky Hart and Pence right now. Dude, Casey's one to watch. As the playoffs roll out, watch for him. That's a quiet one. He'll finish every race.
Yep, started
surprise you.
P20, now currently top 10, P10. But as Boyd mentioned, running some hotter laps than the guys just ahead of him there. We saw Adam Gilead have some issues with the lap driver. Actually, I think Adam Gilead's off track now, so just like that, Casey Clark now in
up another position.
9th spot. Yep.
And where'd you say he was from? Ohio?
Yep. That's my guy. We came over from Xbox together. I got to give him a call.
I know he's not going to hear me, but OH. I'm sure he finished that.
I'll finish it for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love Ohio. Beautiful, beautiful area. We raced out there in the mid 2000s with the ISMA Super Modifieds at both Sandusky and Toledo. Long trip, but it was worth it. And beautiful area, wonderful people, and your food wasn't so bad either.
What's
He's
your
up there
longest
on
road
my
trip,
favorite unit.
Bill?
Yeah, it was, man. Some of these guys probably weren't even born back then. Back
Bill,
then, I was helping out Dunnigan Racing.
what's your longest road trip?
My longest road trip for a race.
For anything.
In general.
Oh God.
You're a road trip guy, right? You always tell me about the drives.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My longest road trip, probably some of the Canadian road trips.
Mm.
You know, did some bear hunting way up in Manitoba that we drove to. So that was a trip and a half. That was a good
Yeah.
road trip. But this season, yeah, I usually hit the South Carolina 400.
Mm.
You know, and however, this year I might. It's kind of doesn't count as a road trip, but next month I'm probably flying out to Vegas to go to the bull ring for the OWS, and that is the World Series of Winged Sprint Cars. They run out there at the bull ring. So sprint cars on pavement, gotta love it.
Yeah, I don't know what Thomas thinks, Bill, but if you're flying out, that's not a road trip at all.
Yeah, see, yeah, you know, I agree with you. A road trip is you're on the road. That's just a trip. So I don't really consider it a road trip.
What I mean, Bill, you told me that you drove to or was it Darlington, or you drove to Talladega, didn't you, from where you are in Massachusetts?
Yeah, I've been to Talladega.
That's
That
crazy.
was
I mean, that's like
yeah,
what?
that was a good one. I drove to Texas one year, pick up a friend of mine that was getting out of the military. Um, so that was a good road trip. You know, Sandusky, going out there out west, Indiana,
Hmm.
for the night before the 500.
Yeah. And
This year, yeah, this year it was mostly North Carolina, Charlotte, Hickory for the
Oh,
Cars Tour Throwback Weekend. And here's another pass right here, the 51 car going underneath the 38.
that's
yeah,
P7.
yeah. I think
He just
Xander
got
Short
knocked
is
out.
hurting a bit in that 38. Been watching his lap times kind of slow down as
Yeah.
we have 9 laps left. So Short really just trying to hold on to a top 10 finish here. Should be able to. The next car, Rocky Hartpence, about 24 seconds behind him, so should be safe from him. But a good pass there for Tanner Love, putting down consistent laps and able to move up a spot, P7.
Yep. No, but if I'm motivated enough, I have no problem driving 12, 13 hours is kind of like my limit for a road trip. You
Mm.
know, so like North Carolina, you know, South Carolina is about the extent that I'll go. Um, it's got to be real big to get me to Indiana. So, but I will drive out there if necessary.
I bet some guys running here right now wish we were back in Indiana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they ever run the Indianapolis road course with these cars?
No, I
I
don't
mean, I
think
know
they did.
everyone hates that track, or that layout, but I was just curious.
Nah, I mean we've never, aside from whenever NIS went there. I think that was probably the biggest thing that we ever would have got to run there. I like the original layout. This new one they got wasn't as good. I didn't think so.
Mm.
Glad to be back on the oval. Wish we were on this oval,
Yep.
but good little road race so far.
Yep. Hey, let me ask you, what's
Oh,
oh
Han
no,
off
there goes
there.
the 8 car.
It might be broke.
Oh, Daryl.
No, it looks okay. Wheel straight there. We'll go back and take a look what happened with
And
that.
Landwehr just gets by him there.
Damn.
Oh no,
No.
that was a lap car
No.
there. I
No,
think
that
that's
wasn't Landwehr.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
And
that
we're
wasn't
still
him.
still a ways back.
See Daryl Hahn
I
come
think he
through
just
here. Just rear end cooks out, goes through the grass.
Yeah, it gets real light. right on the exit there.
And he had
What a great job of keeping it straight.
2 feet
bit
on
me
the
a
brake
couple
pedal
times.
there.
Yeah.
He never lost control of that car.
Well, I mean, you're a passenger once it kicks out the first time. Then you
Yeah, but
just
he
hold it
kept.
kind of straight and hope for the best. And yeah, he did the best. That's the most you can do for damage control, really, right there, without killing anything.
But that does bring Landwehr within 5 seconds now of Daryl Hahn. Let's see what these lap times are.
That's still plenty of time with 7 laps to go.
Yep.
Yeah, Daryl ran a 22.87, though I think it might have been impacted by that cut through the grass there. We'll have to check to see what the time is this go around.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Hardpence has gotten around Clark, if you're a Clark fanboy.
Casey will be back. He's already on the charge.
Hardpence driving the heck out of that 71
Yeah, he just
car.
ran a 23.5 last time. Rocky's last lap recorded was a 7. I think we might have a battle there.
Boy.
Oh, Nate
Do we
catching up to both, though.
Do we even have a chat room tonight? I don't even know.
Yeah, we have a stream up on Twitch. It's quiet night tonight, though.
Nobody's making fun of us.
You like chumming it up with Nick's mom most nights.
Saw Dallas's road show. She wouldn't want to watch this.
Dallas always has, is it his wife or his girlfriend? I can't remember.
Dallas doesn't have either. It was usually mine watching. Yeah.
Well, that's right. It was yours. Yeah. Dallas was the smart one.
I'm in so much trouble.
Or maybe I'm in trouble. I'm the one who said it. You know what the best part of a relationship is?
Oh, no. What is it? Billy,
I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Me?
I'm asking anybody.
All right.
I can't tell you a good reason for him.
I mean, hell, she'll usually watch my races. I ain't getting yelled at for doing them. Getting yelled at for not doing them. So I'm all right. I don't know about Thomas. But it ain't too bad.
The best part, you know, like that feeling you get when you get home and the dog is like happy to see you and just make you feel good. Like that feeling you get, I think, is the best part.
Dallas, you're always complaining behind the scenes about your wife. You're always complaining.
I don't think I ever have.
Dallas ain't even in here, Bill. How many Jack and Cokes you had?
Well, did I say Dallas or did I say Thomas?
You ain't talking. Oh, man, that's messed up.
Sorry, Uncle Willie's. You know, it's almost time for a road trip because I'm just about out of Uncle Willie's.
Oh.
Whew. You caught me. I am warm and fuzzy. It's getting a little chilly up here in the Northeast, so you got to warm up somehow. As you see this battle right here between the 99 and Pataska. Pataska getting around and putting them down another lap, and
I think
I don't know if
he just has Daryl Hahn to get by, and then he's lapped everyone except Vincent at this point. So
yeah. So he's doing Pataska type things. He's incredible on these road courses.
It's really just the execution that's the most impressive part. Like, you could go back through, watch the whole replay. Might be a hiccup or two. But other than that, everything's all under control. He knows what he's doing. He's chilling.
We were on board with him for a lap or two, and when he was downshifting in the corners, it was just so smooth and methodical, and you know, you could just tell the timing and how he kept the car so straight. Got the corner. It was impressive.
Yep. And that's every week with this guy. Just gets worse when it's on the road courses. He's got more places to run.
Man, hot. The 99 car there of Landwehr really getting bounced around. Hit those chicane bumps a little bit too hard that time. That bump right there that gets those cars light under braking in that corner. We saw the 8 car have troubles there earlier. So this looks like a blind corner. Is that pretty much how it is when you're kind of going through there?
Which part?
Right there.
Turn.
That
Oh,
section.
back there.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
section,
you
yeah.
kind of. So you look at the wall, you aim for that, and you hope you don't hit it. That's that's the rough part about it, man. There's
uh,
some guys will just, man, they bite a little too much off, and they're, oh, keep
uh,
killing the wall. That's
that's how I
that's the
avoided
best way
my
to tell.
first DUI. Aim for the wall and don't hit it. I made it home. Whoa, the 71 car goes around.
He's around. Where's Casey?
Oh, he's right there. Casey coming around on the high
Oh,
Come
he's
on,
side
gonna
here.
get
come
him.
on,
He's
baby.
gonna
Let's
get him.
go.
He's gonna get him. He's got the
What do I tell you?
momentum. Yeah,
It
and they're
might
gonna be almost side by
not
side. No,
Casey
not even.
clearing
He's
him.
got way ahead. Under braking. Hopefully that 77 car is gonna. Yep, he still keeps contact. He's still babying that car just a little bit, trying to find some grip.
Yep. So Casey
And
threw
Casey.
up 11 spots from the start of this race. Now P9 for Casey. 3 laps to go now as we come to the line. I believe for the leaders it's just 2 laps. Yeah. Yeah. 2 laps to go here. Just in case I do an A open here, I'll watch Dallas a little bit more.
Man, you want to know how evil the good guys are? Look how fine he's running this line right now. Everything that he's doing, the only thing he's trying to do is keep extending the gap, man. Just a little
Yeah.
more dirt on the grave. Come on, give it to him.
Yeah, he's really just taking the will out of all these drivers. Like he wants
Yeah.
this to be like a lasting effect, like into the next
Yep.
week.
That's how it is. That's why I love a lot of these dudes in this league. They'll fight you tooth and nail. Johnny, Nathan, Adam Gilliat will get MF'd by about everybody I know and their family members every Wednesday night. But damn it, it's hard to win. And when you do, that's how it is. Just trying to bust their ass as much as you can. That's all he's doing out here.
Because you gotta set the bar, you know.
Yeah,
And white
it
flag
makes you
is
feel good.
out for Pataska here, so just one more clean lap around the ROVAL, and he will take the checkered and finish the job. And I mean, he's been doing a great job the whole race. So, as Boyd mentions, just about execution. Practice all week. You can practice, you know, getting those hot laps in and decreasing your lap times. But if you don't execute, it doesn't matter. And he's been executing.
That's right. That's right. And I mean, as you know, Thomas, I mean, it's something we preach to our guys more lately than ever, really. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the standard.
Yep.
That's what everyone's got to chase, right there. Just a level of execution that's like it's hard to do it. You saw it even New Hampshire a couple weeks ago. Johnny, in my mind, probably should have won the race. Didn't execute in 5% of it. Didn't win. That sort of thing.
Yep.
That's what kind of makes it level.
Dallas Pataz coming through the chicane, front chicane one last time here, and he will win here tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Daryl Hahn staying on the lead lap, so great job by him. But for Pataska, another win for him here in 5-star. Vincent Picotti next to cross the line will be P2. And we just saw Daryl Hahn start his final lap there. But just one last scan through the field here. Any final battles? Don't think think we're all kind of strung out here, so these should hold as long as the guys stay on the track.
Yep. Colby's gonna finish it up in 6th. It's a good points day for him.
Yep.
Vincent, man, I gotta give him his credit when he gets in here.
Yeah, I mean,
He said he was gonna run top 5 tonight. I said, no.
up 15 spots
He did
from
it.
the start of this race. So biggest mover of the
Yep.
night by far. And great job.
Oh, what?
Out of gas. Nah, he's
Oh
just messing
my
with that.
He is out of gas.
Oh, is he really?
Hey, he was sputtering.
No way.
No way.
Stop.
Oh,
There's no way.
Oh, no. Maybe not.
Okay.
It sounded like a sputter.
Nah, he's just a troll, but that was funny. All right. Well, yeah. So
And he doesn't even know his last name.
as I mentioned, Dallas Pataska getting the job done. We'll run through the final standings here. Let's see. All right, so Dallas Pataska came into the night. I believe he was second place in points behind you, Boyd, before we came here this evening. So
Yes, sir.
great points night for him. Obviously getting the win. Vincent Picotti up 15 spots to finish P2 this evening. Daryl Hahn P3 in the 8-car. Holden McGill will be finishing 4th. Nathaniel Landwehr in 5th. Colby Cooper in 6th. Tanner Love in 7th. Xander Short will be finishing 8th. Great job. Great battling by Xander Short to get that top 10 finish. Casey Clark Jr. 9th. Rocky Hartpence 10th. Gordon Larson Jr. 11th. Mike T. Bruno 12th. Stephen Wood 13th. Jeff Chandler 14th. Adam Gilead 15th. Caleb Begg 16th. Joe Stafford 17th. Boyd Hogan 18th. Johnny Avila 20th. Cody Porter 21st. Michael Deitch 22nd. And Rodney Roberts 23rd.
Casey, P9. What'd I tell you, Bill? What'd I tell you?
Yeah. We will have our post-race interviews here in just a second. Just checking to see if the guys are good to go. Yeah, looks like Daryl Hahn is in there, so I'll drag him in. I think Bill had to step away, so we'll just leave it to us for these post-race. All right, Daryl Hahn, you're in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir. How we doing?
Dude, great job not getting past or lap there on that final lap by Dallas Pataska. But I'm just joking. But great job coming home P3 tonight.
I appreciate it. Yeah, he lapped me at Bristol, so I couldn't let that happen again.
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, so you had great pace. Definitely were a strong competitor out there. Just look, I mean, Pataska is just on a different level. But coming home P3, I think you were the first playoff driver other than Pataska within the top 10. I think Hartpence might have squeaked out of top 10, but great points night for you. How did the car feel?
Gotcha. Yeah, there's so many great guys in this league, and I'm really, really blessed and happy to be kind of under their wing as a development driver. So I know when they go out there and wax the field like that, it's only looking better for my future. So we always appreciate those guys running hard like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Boy, do you have anything for Daryl here?
Yeah. You feel like the track changed any throughout the race? What more do you kind of need to get old Vincent up there?
Honestly, I needed to make less mistakes. I didn't feel like the track was holding me back. I felt like just pushing too hard in a couple different spots. If anything, it may have gotten a little tighter, but I think it was mostly the driver slowing down.
All right, man. Well,
That's all I got, Tom.
Yeah, I guess the only thing, so I love that there's no stage cautions pretty much every week. I will say with the road course racing, sometimes it's cool to see guys flip the stages on these tracks, but definitely, I mean, green the whole time what was your idea coming in the race as far as pit strategy goes?
I knew it was going to be around midway. I just didn't know if I was going to be able to short pit anybody with tires or anything. I didn't want to make too big of adjustments on the car, so I wanted a almost full tank, but not quite.
Got it. Yeah, you kind of were. It seemed like you were kind of cut up in like a battle there. It was like 3rd through 6th were kind of bunched up there, and then some of the guys started pitting and then coming out into cleaner air. So,
yeah, that was big. We were racing hard back there for sure. It was a lot of fun, but once you get clean air on this thing, you can kind of just focus on your marks and do what you need to do.
Yep, absolutely, man. So, looking ahead to Las Vegas, how are you feeling about that track?
Strong. I've always been kind of good there as a driver, and I know Legacy is a beast there when it comes to building cars. So we're gonna be looking for some good finishes here coming up to Phoenix. I'm really excited. Really happy we get a strong win tonight. That the ROVAL, I mean, anything can happen. So definitely fortunate.
Yep, just stay out of the casinos. Don't stay out too late the night before. Might be a good choice there, but you do what you got to do. Any shout outs you want to give before you head out?
Yeah, huge shout out to Boyd and the guys at Legacy for bringing me on board, man. I couldn't be happier with them. I mean, top tier all the way around.
Yeah, no,
and to you guys, I mean, putting on this broadcast, really appreciate it.
There it is.
It's going great.
All right, get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't ask that question with the hope that's the response, but a lot of people say that, and I appreciate it.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I just ran the race, and I'm going to go watch it just for entertainment, if that tells you anything. So
cool. No, I love to hear that. But thank you so much, and great job coming home P3 tonight. We'll see you next week at Las Vegas.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That was Daryl Hahn, driver of the 8 car. Great finish for him tonight. Coming home P3. Next up, Vincent Piccati or Crow. The mystery's still out. I guess we'll have to ask him in just a second.
Dude,
Mr. Piccati, you're in the booth. Is it Piccati or Crow? We saw Crow on the car, but we see Piccati in the live timing.
Oh, you know what? It's probably Petrati in the live timing because that is my legal name, and I guess it's what it's on. I don't know. It's Crow. Everyone just calls me Crow. So
okay. No, that's good to know. You know, I'll try to remember that moving forward. But if I call you Piccati, then that's why. How did the car feel out there? Did the track change as the race went on? You were the only other driver other than Bataska to finish on the lead lap, so great job in that. But yeah, how did your race go?
Yeah, the car was fine. The car wasn't super great over the bumps as the run went on. I don't know if it was because I was losing front nose and it exacerbated the rest of the handling issues. Mm-hmm. You know, the car was way better over the bumps though than it was, you know, just yesterday when we were working on it. So can't thank Outlier enough for letting me run with them and get me a car that was good enough to stay on the lead lap. Dallas had everyone pinned tonight. But you know, I can't complain. I had a little bit of a scuffle with Daryl. I already apologized to him for it. I just didn't expect him to be as slow as he was into the bus stop there on the back. And then obviously I'm not trying to hit him, and kind of self-spun myself and spun him, and we all somehow straightened it out by hitting each other enough times. I think we hit each other enough times and we went straight. It was a good moment there. We were all together.
Vincent, I actually took care of you. I actually had a good excuse for you, didn't I, Thomas?
What did you say? I forgot.
I covered for you. I said that, you know, the closing speed with the monitors and how it's tough to judge depth perception on some monitors, and I had a whole spiel about that covering for
that's
drivers.
A terrible excuse.
Yeah, no, that's not a good excuse.
That's never any excuse. All right. I do have to give
here's
you
the thing.
credit.
I meant to hit him. I just didn't meant to hit him unsquare. I meant to hit him like square, and we would both keep going. And I hit him not square.
He'll get over that. Honestly, you turned him, you let him get it back going, but you still beat him at the end of the day. So that means I got to kind of eat a little crow, because you told me a couple days ago you were going to run top 5 in this deal, and I looked at the entry list, and I said, I don't know about this. And you come out here and go from 17th to P2. It might have been P3 if old Fanatec held up a little bit better. But,
yeah,
you know,
probably
whatever.
P3.
But,
no, you know, I got to say, I'm a little disappointed in you, Boyd. What the heck? Are you pounding it into the wall and giving up? What is that? Nonsense.
Nah. I ain't usually, dude. I ain't usually quitting. Nah, I had to. My wheel's been kind of bad the last, I don't know, 2-3 weeks here, where it's like super jolty relative to what it
Yeah.
used to be. So
Yeah.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
risk it on the road course.
Yeah.
But
Also, I didn't know there was no cautions. I didn't qualify, and I'm like, oh, like I'll let the guys who are running for the championship get points, and then like I'll go for it on the final stage. And they were like, oh, dude, there's no cautions, and I went, what?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I want to qualify.
it
Like,
makes the
no.
ovals awesome.
Yeah.
Like the ovals have been crazy because of it.
Oh, I'm sure, but I was just like, oh yeah, that's fine. I won't qualify. The guys who are point like centric and get the points, I won't be in their way. And then they were like, no, dude, there's no stage caution. And I was like, oh, that's great. So I'm just starting 17th for fun.
Good run nonetheless, dude. You put it on him tonight.
Yeah,
That was
up
awesome.
15 spots for you. So great drive, and we were really kind of just watching on the broadcast a lot because every time we checked in with you, you were just moving forward. So just as Boyd mentioned, just great drive. Looking ahead to next week, Las Vegas. How are you feeling about that track?
Oh, it's an oval, which means that I don't know how to do it. I'm going to be
Okay.
terrible, but
Okay.
I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. Outlier will give me a good set, and I'll be just fine. But
Yeah,
I'll probably lose to all my teammates this time.
Yeah, like just visualize, like pretend it's a road course, and you're just turning left, and then that might help. I don't know, but
Yeah, that works for Pocono and New Hampshire, but for some reason it doesn't work for the big banking ovals. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I do.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
get
hear
Johnny to take some time out of his day to show you how to turn left.
that. yeah.
Yeah, all right.
No, that's a good idea actually. But any shout outs you want to give before you head out?
Yeah, I want to thank my beautiful, fantastic wife who puts up with the race car sounds in the next room over all freaking night, every night of the week.
How old is your wife?
What kind of question is that? How old are you?
How old is your wife?
How old are you? What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm trying to find out if she's got like a single mother or aunt my age.
All right, that's
She
enough of you,
does.
Bill.
She does
That's
have a
enough.
single mother of your age, but we're not going to talk.
Yeah, you don't want Bill as your
54.
father-in-law. He's getting a little weird out here. Put it away, Bill. All right, relax.
I'm 54 years old, hanging out
All
with a
right,
bunch of
all right,
college
all
kids.
right. That's enough.
All
All right,
right.
go
All right.
on,
That's
Vince.
enough out of
Go
you,
on.
Bill.
Jesus. Who else you got?
Oh, and I want to thank Straight Arrow Incorporated and, of course, their brand Boss Haas and all of their wonderful, fantastic brands, such as the original Mane and Tail, which you can get at every local convenience store, most groceries, Target, Walmart, Amazon, the whole 9 yards. Get it for your dog, get it for your cat, get it for your horse, get it for yourself. Personal care products now available. Much love.
Damn.
You nailed that. That was great.
That was,
I have to. I have to.
that's incredible.
All right, man. Yeah, we'll see you at Vegas next week. Get some practice in. You got a lot of pace, a lot of skills, so I'm sure you
Yeah,
can figure out those ovals if you put your mind to it. But you have a good
I
evening.
need you guys to hate on Holden if he doesn't have the flag fixed on his car. I just want to point that out. He did not have the American flag in the forward position
Ooh,
on the right side of his car.
Wow.
So
Okay.
we need to get him to do that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll definitely pass that along. But you have a good evening.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, that was Vincent Picotti or Vincent Crow. I'll just say whatever I feel like saying in the moment. But coming home P2 up 15 spots from the start of the race, started 17th and was able to come home just behind Dallas Pataska. Only other car on the lead lap. Not feeling so good about next week at Vegas, but I think he has a lot of skill and he can definitely show up if he puts some practice in. Next up, last but not least, Dallas Pataska, our race winner tonight, almost lapped the entire field. Coming home P1. We'll have it in the booth. Mr. Pataska, how are you doing tonight? I don't know why I asked you that, but great win tonight. You guys take it. Like I was reading like 3 things at the same time, so you all take it. Y'all take it. Boyd, say
Dallas,
something.
I got it. All right, I'm down here on the E front stretch with our champion and president, Dallas Pataska. Dallas, how did it feel to absolutely put it to him tonight, turning left and right?
Felt pretty good. We had a good crew chief up there somewhere in the industrial complex here today. I don't know where.
The
But
press box.
yeah. There he is.
We got snacks.
Could have used him there in a couple adjustments, but no. It was pretty good out there. Car felt pretty good for the most part. We were a little snug through some phases of the run, but I really can't complain. This is a tricky track with a tricky layout, and I wasn't entirely sure what like lap traffic or traffic from behind, or who would be competitive. So there was a lot of unknowns, but fortunately it all worked out, and here we are sitting in the press box.
Yeah, you're sitting in the press box being interviewed by a guy who just C-blocked me on the last interview. Dallas, very impressive run again tonight. Man, I mean, you were so far ahead of everywhere else. Did you practice? Is this one of your specialties that you practice on all the time in these cars, or I mean, what is your background in road course for those who don't know you?
Well, technically, I'm a higher rated road driver than oval driver, according to iRating, but I've done a lot of both. I've done a lot of top split Daytona events and Sebring and everything else on the roadside between prototypes and GT3s. So I have my fair share of time with that's like the sports car stuff, and then kind of everything in between with some other leagues that I run. So I've ran Lotus 49, 79, F1, like pretty much everything on the service. I don't
Yeah.
touch really dirt really, but when it comes back to the NASCAR stuff, these cars on a road course are probably my favorite combination across the board. If it's my pick across the lay of the land, I don't know. There's just something about managing the tires. You can rip off a lap, but you also have to be able to take care of them throughout the run. And when you do that, and you get a car in a good spot, like myself and my crew chief here in the press box did, it makes it really easy and a lot of fun to look forward to these events. So.
Yep. Well, congratulations, and Boyd. I don't know what else you can say after that.
I just had a quick question. What corner did you find the most difficult around this new layout here?
That's a good question. I would say probably the hairpin.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of back and forth internally about what the best line is through that section. And I really think there's a couple options that will work, and it's just kind of case by case. So that's been kind of fun to play around with. It's a nice change to the layout for sure. It was definitely warranted. But yeah, hairpin for sure. I'm still not entirely sure which line I would, if you force me to pick one, which one I would choose. But it was a lot of fun to go out there and have enough laps to kind of experiment and see what works. And, just depending on if you're tired or loose, can ultimately determine what that line is that you take. So it was a lot of fun, but very challenging.
Yeah, we saw a lot of passing through the hairpin there, and I mean, as you mentioned, taking care of your stuff from start to finish was important. And the guys who didn't prioritize that as much, we saw them struggling, getting back on throttle after the hairpin there. But yeah, great drive from you. I mean, like I was a little worried at qualifying when I saw you not on pole after your first flyer, but you quickly put it on the pole after that. So again, great execution by you, and I know you put a lot of practice into this, so it must feel good to come home P1. Any shout outs you want to give before you head out?
Yeah, I got to shout out my crew chief, Boyd Hogan, and different Boyd from this one, of course. I can't imagine working with this Boyd, but
Yeah.
On him.
all the guys over at Legacy, or most of them at least, that put in the work day in and day out, they're the crew. And then, of course, Major's Garage, setups, coaching, we can help you out. So those guys get it done. And then lastly, you guys for putting on the broadcast. I'm sure you guys have done a great job. I'm sure it was a lot of fun to watch, albeit a bit stretched out.
Hey, Boyd, I have one more question for you. How about you do a off-season short track league?
We're probably just gonna follow the open schedule, Bill.
You're afraid of me and my modified. I get it. It's all right.
Well, we ain't worried about you in the slightest.
I'm a different driver in my modified.
I got one more for Dallas. All right. Obviously, we got
Uh-oh.
we had a little situation in the spring that kind of messed some stuff up. We had to rebuild the whole operation here. What's been your favorite part so far in your limited time in the 5-Star Cup Series?
That's a good question. I mean, I would say the racing is definitely up there because no matter where you're at, there's somebody to be racing against. Whether you're, trying to make a pro run or you're just, coming to kind of hang out with the guys and have a good race, right? There's a good mix of both. So no matter where you're at, there's going to be good racing. The second thing, and I think what probably gets me the most, is the points payouts. Paying out through stages and having stages pay points, but without the yellows that come with it. I always liked it at first, but actually being in it and having like something worthwhile to run it through with this playoff system, that's a big selling point. And I'd honestly be curious to see what it looked like doing that without any types of playoffs or anything like that. It's just a straight regular season. But those would be my main 2 points. Good racing and a points payout system that values, getting through the race, but also not completely cutting you off if you get wrecked at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this. I do 5 races a week. 3 of them are the Cup Series, and this is by far the top of the line Cup Series that I handle. The racing is incredible. The racing is clean. It's professional racing. So I think what you've done with 5-Star is awesome. It's really exploded, and I think it's getting bigger and bigger every week. So congratulations on that end of it.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I've been broadcasting for not too long, but definitely have enjoyed calling these races. Always great racing up front, middle pack, even further back. Get some good side by side action. But Dallas, great job tonight. Great driver. You mentioned you do some instruction also on the side, so everyone be sure to check that out. He's a great teacher. Can only help you in your sim racing desires. So with that, we'll let you go, Dallas. You have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see you next week at Vegas.
All right. Thanks, guys.
That was Dallas Pataska, driver of the 17, coming home with a playoff win tonight here at the ROVAL Charlotte Motor Speedway. Thank you, Boyd. Thank you, Bill, for helping me out tonight, calling the race. Yes, it was a little strung out, but we did have some good battles, especially early to call. We did catch all the drama there with Picotti and Daryl Hahn. So if you're showing up late, be sure to go back and watch that. But
Definitely.
next week we'll be at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, so back to a 1.5-mile track oval racing. Sure, we'll have some action-packed racing for you guys. Thank you everybody for showing up. Thank you so much for hanging out in the chat. I know it was pretty quiet in the chat, but we did get some good viewage there through the middle of this thing. Road racing is kind of tough to watch sometimes, but hopefully we made it a little bit more bearable for you guys. But with that, I think we're all wrapped up here, guys. You have anything else for the stream before we head out?
Nope, I'm good. Great race.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. As
Yeah.
always, thanks for putting on the show that y'all have. It's been awesome to be able to go back and watch the races or just hear everyone say good stuff about both you and Bill. Bill does obviously a great job of building characters. I've seen him do it in other leagues, and he'll make a character out of nobody. So, yeah, I appreciate the hell out of everything you guys have been doing, and appreciate everyone for coming out and watching, racing, whatever. Man, it's been pretty fun.
Well, let's build the league together then. I'll be here next year if you need me.